Your decision to try.
Hi, I'm with Lada from a band called Magnet. I've just got off stage at the Esplanade. How are you, Lada?
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Yeah, good show for you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was our first gig, so yeah.
First gig?
First gig, feeling pretty good. Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And how long's the band been together?
This incantation of the band, probably about 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
What about yourself? How long have you been singing and what's your background?
I've been singing for ages and playing bass like last couple of years. I've sort of learnt how to do it and everything, so yeah, still working of course. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good band. And it's all original stuff?
Most of it's original. We did a couple of covers, like the Neil Young one.
Yeah, that wasn't bad actually. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
it was quite good.
But we're writing some new ones, so when we get them, we'll replace them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Sometimes you have to compromise.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Well, thanks very much.
All right, cheers.
And all the best for the band. And you got plenty of gigs coming up?
Yeah, we're hoping to play in Adelaide soon, and we'll just see what happens, yeah.
All right, thanks very much, Lada.
Cool, thanks.
See you later.
Yeah, pretty good.
Asylum TV.
This must be the Channel 31 carry on, is it?
Channel
Oh,
31.
not too loud. Yeah.
Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Yeah, I've been on Channel 31.
And who are you here to see tonight?
Magnet and Giddy Prime.
Right, friends of yours or?
Yeah, a couple of guys, like Alan Brown plays guitar in Magnet, and Giddy Prime, we've met them through gigs and that at other pubs.
Right.
They played here some few times.
Yeah, it's a good crowd here.
I recognise you.
Oh, thanks very much.
Yeah.
Thank you
well,
very
you know
much.
Sue Headley, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, a good friend of mine. I've known her for 20 years because I lived in Adelaide and I met her over there.
One of the major producers of this show, I must admit.
Is?
Yes.
Sue Headley.
Sue Headley.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for that little bit of publicity.
Sims, honey, take it easy with a sore sauce. I said 6 dim Sims, honey, take it easy with a sore sauce. One serve a special fried rice, baby, and that'll do for the main course. went down to Chinwai Café, bought my girl a homemade spring roll. I went down to Chinwai Café, bought my girl a homemade spring roll. Mr. Lee said, why don't you have the $75 banquet? Said, you gotta be kidding, I'm on the dole. That's right. Sat down at the table, then I spoke to Mr. Lee. Said, I'll give you both a job here. Oh, your rice for free. 6 dim sims, honey. Take it easy, that's I saw. A special fried rice with double prawns, of course.
The SB Hotel, which is the best live venue in the entire country. We're down there every Sunday from 5 o'clock with a jam, inviting bands and musicians to come along, and we always have one of the finest guitarists in the country, and last Sunday was no exception when Phil Parra was in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Parra! always a mighty, mighty day when Phil Parris at our jam. Anyway, moving right along, one of the absolute legends of this country has to be Ian Moss and Cold Chisel and all that history and that rock. Well, he's got his own band together now, and I tell you what, pulling in some friends from the past. On the drums, you've got the old drummer from Dragon, you've got the bass player and the harmonica player from Cold Chisel, and what can I say? This is the Ian Moss Band.
This is from the Petrolhead album. This is called Poor Boy.
what, look out for them. They do tour down in Melbourne quite frequently. Just check your gig guides. One of the hottest nights in town you will have. Good on you, Mossy, keeping that Australian tradition alive. Anyway, that's it for our show this week. We will be back next week once again at 7 o'clock, giving Seinfeld a run for his money right here on Channel 31. We'll be down the Espy on Sunday with our host, Mr. Simon Russell, and a literal plethora of jammers. It is just the biggest party in town, so we'll see you all down there, and keep watching 31 because this is the last honest bastion of television left. Keep it honest, keep it Aussie, be real, and have fun supporting what you know is the best in the world.
I've been studying up on my jazz chords while I've been sitting at home since I was in New York last year. And while I was in New York City, I thought it was really funny that a skinny white boy from Mentone was so into the blues music when I had nothing to complain about, really. So this is for all you skinny white kids out there with no problems who just dig blues, all right? Can you still see me? Still, I'm a skinny white boy and I'm playing the blues for you here. Well, I got me a style, a one of a kind, an old guitar, I play it all the time. It's a daddy's suit and some two-tone shoes, and I so love the blues. But I've never been working on a railroad track with everything I know strapped upon my back, and I've never been in trouble with the man. But I play the blues whenever I can. Yeah, listen up. Well, y'all be a style, I'm one of a kind, an old guitar, play it all the time. It's a 175 in the back of my AP6. I'm like a skinny white boy and I'm playing the licks. Check it out now. Oh yeah! Get me out here. Keyboards, come on, let's hear it. Give Michael some love. Yeah, while we're on the subject, we got Melvin T. Lewis on the bass guitar. Give Melvin some love. Yeah. And we got on the drum kit the doggy on the drums. It's Mr. Graham, the doggy. Maddox, give Graham some love. Yeah. Well, I won't miss your yuppie crowd. I won't miss them, won't miss. Just a way too out, check it out. When you're old, you're gonna look like your mama, and you know she ain't much to see. How come you got yourself a lover who reminds me a little of me?
Hi, welcome back to Asylum TV. I'm here with Jimi Hocking, one of the hardest working buggers around, I tell you. Welcome to Asylum TV, Jim.
Thanks, nice to be here.
Good set, man.
Yeah, thanks, it was great. Everyone went, as they say, off.
The festival's turned out to be fantastic,
Yeah,
hasn't
it has. The weather's been so great. Like every year, any outdoor festivals are going, please be good weather, but like the weather's been great.
We knew it on the day, didn't we?
good.
We knew it on the day coming down this morning.
That's right, that's right.
And as I opened up, you are one of the hardest working buggers around town, don't you?
I'm always working. I mean, I've had a long career in rock and folk and now the blues, and it seems to be an ongoing process. So I just want to do it, you know.
And you're doing it very well.
Thank you.
Where to now? What holes, you know, down the track?
I kind of, I'm really into this kind of blues, slight jazz thing at the moment, and
yet.
Yeah, and yet. But I mean, I have other hats again now. I'm into bluegrass as well currently. I do a lot of mandolin playing at home.
Oh, yeah, is that right?
So I have a pet bluegrass project on the side. I will be doing, obviously, more blues things throughout the year. I've got a new album, Give Jimi Some Love, released at the festival. And I'll be going back to the States maybe mid next year to do some more gigs following up last year.
You have been travelling a bit.
Yeah, well, it's my first trip to the States to actually play. And I played in Manhattan just over a year ago. I was there, played the anti-folk scene, and I sat in with a house band in Bleecker Street over a few nights. So
he just doesn't stop. He just doesn't stop, you know.
Who'd have thought, eh? The skinny white kid in New York, you know.
But you're a Melbourne guy.
I'm a Melbourne guy through and through. Yeah, I still live here. I live down the Mornington Peninsula now, but I've always been a Melbourne boy. I stayed in Sydney for a spell when I was playing with the Jets, but outside of that, I really prefer to live in Melbourne than anywhere. So.
Jim, it's a pleasure to watch you perform.
Mate, thank you very much.
And it's always a pleasure to talk to you. And thanks for coming on Asylum TV.
No worries, thank you.
And we hope to see more of Jimi live soon.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah. Check your gig guide for details.
You know.
Hi, folks. I'm with the organiser of the Queenscliff Festival, Hugo T. Armstrong. Hugo, how are you?
Good, mate. Good. Holding up. Not too bad for a Saturday night.
Have you had any sleep?
I haven't had any sleep in about 2 weeks, but
2 weeks.
That's all right. After Monday, I can have a rest.
Fantastic festival, mate.
Thank you. And a really big credit's got to go out to the Queenscliff community, and also to especially Australian music, 100% Australian Music Festival, and I hope all the viewers at home have been enjoying all the great Australian artists that you guys have been filming this weekend.
Yeah, they have. And we've got Matt Walker coming up, haven't we? Don Walker, sorry. Don Walker, sorry, Don.
You caught me out there. Matt Walker was a couple of years ago. We got Don Walker coming up. Jimi Hocking's on stage in the background now. Then Don Walker, of course, with special guest Red Rivers. We had a great night last night. Joe Camilleri guesting with Bomba. That was unbelievable. Yeah. The Cruel Sea, what a show. It's been an amazing weekend. Ross Wilson today was the highlight. Renee Gayer.
Yeah.
Augie March have just blown everyone away. Shane Howard still to come. Mick Thomas. It's a huge weekend. I've still got to get through tomorrow.
He should be a band manager, mate, I think.
Nah, I stick with festivals.
All right, thanks very much for talking to us, Hugo.
Thanks to you.
And we look forward to tomorrow and seeing some of this footage on Asylum.
Excellent. Thanks to everyone at Asylum. Thanks to everyone at Channel 31.
Once you've had a dance, there ain't no going back. I love to watch you when we're hanging out. Watch your eyes when it's time for her to shout. When she goes
dressed in black. Once you've had a dance, there ain't no going back. I've had French princesses for a night and a day. Spoon in Beluga where I cannot say. Hey, hostess is demonstrating for me the safety procedure in their lingerie. PhDs who could bust a cup. Check it. She's the only one. Here she comes. Here she comes. Well, here she comes now, all dressed in black. Once you've had a dance, there ain't no going back.
Hi, you're watching Asylum TV.
Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone, gone, gone. He's gone, gone, gone. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Buried in his jacket, Johnny's gone. Buried in his jacket, Johnny's gone. Going down, 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 going down, down, down. Buried in his jacket, Johnny's gone. 2 wheels on the highway, 4 wheels flashing blue. 10 wheels coming the other way, gonna make the morning news. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone, gone, gone. Johnny's gone, gone, gone. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. When you see that blue light flashing, ain't no way that you can hide it. Ain't no way that you can turn away. Gotta take that lonely ride. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone. He's gone, gone, gone. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Yeah, he's gone, gone, gone. He's gone, gone, gone. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone. Going down, down, down. Going down, down, down. Straight between the headlights, Johnny's gone.
Which we advise that it is suitable only for mature audiences.
Ocean, not my place, man. I was born on land. I'm no fucking deep sea diver. He was telling me when in a cage, this dude here, in a fucking 60-foot shark or something, great white. Cage wouldn't do a fucking thing. It'd have to be like titanium fucking safe for me.
in glorious black and white like a blues band should be. Anyway, moving right along, we were down the Espy last Sunday with none other than Jimi, the human Hocking.
say my mum's come here tonight for the first time ever. Thanks for coming, Mum.
Your mum, give her a cheer!
She really wanted to come and see me get blind drunk and play drums. I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Mum.
Give it to her, Timmy! Espy every week, and don't forget we'll be there this Sunday from 7 o'clock. Simon Russell and his dad's coming home from Tasmania to have a play too. We'll be down there as our special guest, and of course this band that you're about to see again, who I think you want to remember their name. This is Frank. They were there last week, and so were these people.
are doing a damn fine job of making a TV star of himself. Talking about TV stars, this guy's a star everywhere he goes. Jimi, the human, Hocking!
No particular place to go. It's up my new album. Rather long my automobile. Oh, baby, it's a side out there. I stole the keys of the truck. My curiosity run wild. Cruising and playing the radio. With no particular place to go. Rather long my automobile. I'll make this a tell of the way I feel. From it without the ecstasy. But you need a whisper in my ear. You're the Lord's out of soul. With no particular place to go.
No show next week due to the finals of the Eastern Suburbs footy. Good on you guys, may the best team win and let that team be Collingwood in the big boys anyway. Anyway, we'll be back next week with a huge show. We've got Phil Smith down the Espy this week. Freight will be there too, as well as the Black Hill Ramblers. Keep it Aussie, keep it real, because we are simply the best.
Mark Lazot gave me a few numbers of people to get gigs through, and I was playing what they call the anti-folk scene, which is like an acoustic club there. Beck, Anani, DeFranco, people like that come from this scene. But while I was there, I started hanging out in the blues clubs. I had no foot in the door at any of these clubs at that time, but one of the managers of the hotels, Duggins, hey Doug, he is a big AC/DC fan, and I was hanging around one day and telling him how, as a kid, I saw AC/DC play at this street festival called Moomba that we have. And he was like, yeah, Moomba, what the hell's that, you know? So I'm just giving him the story, you know. And you know how the Americans don't quite get that sarcasm thing that we do? And I just said, like, just sort of bullshitting him, I said, oh yeah, Doug, you know, I said, in Australia, I'm a pretty famous guitar player, you know? But I was just like being an idiot. And he just took me totally for real. He said, oh really, you know, maybe you should come down to the club tonight and show us what you do. And I'm like, Oh, okay, yeah. So I get down to the club. I sat in one night with the house band playing for a guy called Mo Holmes, who was this kind of middle-aged coloured guy from the deep south on a walking stick. And it was a great experience. Like, that was good enough. And the next night I came back again, and Doug asked me if I wanted to get up and play also with the band. And this guy called Michael Powers, who was in New York, he's kind of like the local Hendrix guy, you know. He's middle-aged, he's been playing a long time. He's damn hot on the guitar, you know. So I get up to play with Michael, and he doesn't know me. He's never seen me before. He doesn't know Doug's invited me in to play, nothing. I'm just some skinny white kid from, you know, down under. And I think he's looking at me like, can this kid even play? You know, like, what's going to happen? And so he leans over the stage. I borrowed an SG, and he says, oh, you know, The Thrill Is Gone? It's a B.B. King song. As it turns out, like, it's one of my favourite songs, right? So he starts to play the tune, and I played the opening kind of B.B. King licks off one of the original recordings I've got, you know, down, 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 and I'm just kind of like joining in. But Powers, he's like enthralled that I can actually play the song and know the original version too. And he's like so into it, and he starts yelling and screaming. And he had me on stage for like an hour, so I played like his whole set. And every time I went up to take a solo, he would just start yelling at the audience, come on, give Jimmy some love, give Jimmy some love, this is Jimmy from down under, you know. And the place would just go nuts. And for me it was like an affirmation of like where you are, you know. I wanted to do this blues thing, and here I am in New York City at a blues club with a hardcore blues crowd, and I'm cutting the mustard, you know, so it was a big deal for me. So.
And might I suggest that the new CD is a very good example of that.
Well,
now, you are down the Espy, you're on our little routine down there, which is always fun, so you can come down this Sunday and have a bit of a play with Jimmy the Human. How's that? Absolutely world class. But more importantly, we have a CD launch coming up on the 14th.
Right. 14th of September. We actually, the album's been out a while now, but my father, Kevin Hocking, who's one of the legends of the Australian piano playing music scene, he plays the piano on the album, and last year he wasn't around to do anything for a launch, and I really wanted him to do it. So now that he's not touring with anybody, he's actually going to play with me in the band at the Williamstown RSL Club, which is Sunday 14. So in the afternoon, 2 o'clock till 5. So come down.
So look out for that. Well, this is Jimmy the Human, an absolute legend. You can come and see him live at the Espy this Sunday from 7 o'clock. But for now, you're going to meet the acoustic challenge for us, Jimmy?
What is that challenge?
That's to play a song for us.
Ah, that's an easy challenge. And some two-tone shoes, and I sure love the blues. But I've never been working on a railroad track with everything I own slapped upon my back. And I've never been in trouble with the man, but I play the blues whenever I can, as I do now. An old guitar, I play it all the time. It's on 175 in the back of my AP6. I'm just a skinny white boy playing the licks. Yeah. Well, don't be surprised if I don't fit the bill. I hear the blues, man, I can't sit still. I'm a happy man and I just can't lose. I'm a skinny white boy playing the blues, yeah.
Show this week, and I'm sure if you're an Australian music fan, you were quite happy with the decision of no Espy. But for those who did miss the Espy footage, sorry about that. It will be on next week. That's it for this week. Our Legends show was magnificent. Remember, Aussies do it better than...
just for the audience. I'm sorry for the noise I'm making. I'm sorry for the time I'm taking. I wanna thank you for being so kind. I only want you one more time. I'm lucky just to have you with me. So find it in your heart, then give me more. Let's do it all over again. Let's tape it and get in the papers all over the world. You be dynamic and I'll be obliging. We can do it like back in 19. Let's do it for all the people they found us and get behind every move we make. Let's do it for old times. Let's do it for old times. Let's do it for old times. Say do it again. I can make it all worthwhile. Let's do it again and let's get all we have. Let's do it again so I can sit back at last. Let's do it a 14-seater U-Haul van. Let's do it again, baby, I know you can. I'm sorry for the noise I'm making. I'm sorry for the time I'm taking. I wanna thank you for being so kind. I only want you one more time. I'm lucky just to have you with me. So find it in your heart, then give me more, more, more. Let's do it again so I can see it up in lights. Let's do it again and let's do it right this time. Let's do it for a new location. Let's do it for the photographs. Let's do it again just for the audience. I'm sorry for the noise I'm making. I'm sorry for the time I'm taking. I wanna thank you for being so kind. I only want you one more time. I'm lucky just to have you with me. So find it in your heart, then give me more, more, more. Let's do it all over again. Let's tape it and get in the papers all over the world. You be dynamic and I'll be obliging. We can do it like back in 19. Let's do it for all the people they found us and get behind every move we make. Let's do it for old times. Let's do it for old times. Let's do it for old times. Say whenever you need a friend, backwards I can bend. I understand you and you understand me, but I hate to see good turn bad, and I'm tired of seeing you sad. You're 10 times the person they've had. Believe I'll be there by your side when the evening ends. Let me walk you to a corner of Greenwich and West End. I'll be there when you call with a helpful hint. Whenever you fall, I'll bump you back up. See, the problem with being alone is a problem that everyone's known. You're sad.